Hi guys, that's me, and today I just wanted to try something a little different really. There's a few videos been going around the internet of terrain projects done in 90 seconds. It was all started by Terrainaholic. Link in the description down there to his channel. Absolutely brilliant stuff that he's got going on. If you haven't seen it already, it's well worth a look. And really I just wanted to give it a go myself. I wanted to have a go at making two of my more basic pieces of terrain in 90 seconds. The first of which is this fence here. Fairly simple, but let's see if we can get that done in 90 seconds. And second of all is the tank trap, or sort of barricade, makeshift barricade that we've got here. And yeah, so I'm waiting for the glue gun to warm up at the moment, and I'll be back in a moment when that's done and we'll give this a shot. Alright, see you in a minute guys. Right, so the glue gun is warmed up and I am just about ready to get started on this. Right, so starting around about now. So first off I need to sort out the posts for it. Simple score and a snap on this gets me the posts. Making a bit of a mess as I go at this. And knocking over glue guns and all sorts while I'm at it. So there's those two. Those are my posts. Now I just need to make the base. So we always have a bevel base for my terrain pieces. I'll try and keep them as rough as possible just to make sure that they work. So this is going to be a fairly small fence. Start cutting about there. That does as it gives me that. Make sure these are the right height. That's a little tall. That looks about right, so I'm just going to put a line of glue down the middle here. And to that we can stick a post and another post, and if we're lucky, that's a bit of a mess, but we should be able to stick this too. Right, now comes the secret ingredient. This is the tile grout or adhesive that I've been talking about for a while on my videos. If you've seen any of my terrain videos, you've heard me talking about this stuff. This bit's a bit dry. It's been out for a while. It's easier if you push it on with your hand, probably. Now I have no idea how long I've been so far. Hopefully not too long, because we're nearly done. And there we have it. Essentially that is all that you need to do a small fence. Of course it's not painted up, and these bits around the outside here, once they're dried up and dry brushed, they do actually look a lot better. They start to look more like that there. So it doesn't look quite like it there, but they will eventually look like that there. So yeah, that worked fairly well. Again, not entirely sure how long that took, but there's one piece of terrain. Okay, so I've watched the footage back, and the creation of this one actually took about, well, it was over 2 minutes, wasn't it? So that one was a bit of a disaster in terms of the time it took. So right, quick, let's move on to the next one. Hope no one noticed, eh? Right, I've had a short breather and I'm going to give the next one a go. So the idea is to make something similar to, well, to this one here really. So this is just a small piece of terrain using the Forge World gates. That I think people call them gates, but essentially it's the waste bits of resin off the Forge World kits that you can get. So these ones are fairly thin. The ones I'll be working with today, two different heights and square ones, so they look a lot more like the traditional traditional tank traps. So we've got that, we've got some corrugated cardboard here, which acts as sort of corrugated steel, that sort of thing. Might even use a small piece of that. Then we've got some foam board, which I've just a piece I found in my bag of goodies. Right, so let's crack on. So if we start around about now, so preparing the base first. Try and get this done faster than the last one, because I think that took quite a bit of time in that one. As is it this time as well. Or rather, as it is this time. So there's our base. And the glue gun is running out a fair bit. So I'm not sure this is going to work too well, to be honest. But we'll soon find out. So there's our two bits there. Now we just need to cut some random shapes out of the corrugated cardboard. That should do. Bit of glue on the back of that one. Stick it across like that. Maybe get some pieces of this. Bit of glue on those. Now I didn't want to make something overly simple when I made these. I do like my terrain to have a lot of detail to it. A bit more of that. Another one of those. And then it's back to using this glorious stuff here. And there we go. So nice. Just clean my fingers off a moment. Very messy work this. There is a sort of tank trap. Bit of grit on there won't hurt it. Stick a little bit on the top. Just give it a bit of detail. I'm cheating a little bit now. But there you go. Again, I have no idea if that one was under 90 seconds, so what I'll do is I'll probably go away and have a look at the tape and then come back and let you guys know how I did. Right, see you in a moment. Okay, I've watched the footage back for this piece, and this one came in 10 seconds over. Absolutely gutted. Almost made it with this one. Though I am sure when this is painted up it's going to look very, very nice. Grit all over the place on this one. Try and get a close up. There's a lot of detail on this that's going to really pick up the paint when it's dry brushed, and should look right at home next to these pieces here. Right, so that wasn't brilliant. Didn't manage to do it with either of them, but it does show what you can do with a little bit of time and using a tried and tested method that you're familiar with for making things. I even got the height almost perfect on these. That's really surprised me. Very, very happy with that. Right, I might put a link up of these painted, or a video up rather, in the next few weeks. Just a short update so you can see exactly how they turned out in the end when compared to the existing pieces that I've got. And that's it really. Let me know what you think, whether you think it was an absolute disaster and if you think it was fairly good. I'm keen to find out your thoughts. Right, see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.